welcome to The Inspiration. My name is Damon Redding, and I just want to take a moment, man, to encourage everybody in lieu of all the mass shootings that have occurred just this past week. I mean, we've had two happen within hours of themselves, all by young white males, and it could just further divide the nation, just further, induce anger, especially when Black Americans, are targeted by the police in ways that are unimaginable. We get pulled over for a traffic ticket and we get choked out. We get choked out for not having a permit to sell water. We get killed at the hand of police officers, when we're just suspected to have a weapon on us and there's no weaponry to be found. These men, walk into places and they shoot up the place, they kill multiple people, and yet they're treated with the utmost respect when arrested. But had that been a black man, he might not have even walked out alive. So, I understand the anger that, these situations create, the fear that it creates. Number one, you fear not going anywhere. You can't go to school, you can't go to the universities, you can't go to the movies, you can't enjoy a festival, you can't even now go into a Walmart, and you're gonna be looking over your shoulder. And so it creates a sense of fear, it creates a sense of anger, because now your president still, even though he gets on and says racism should not be, tolerated, or hatred should not be tolerated in America, he's, one that is spewing it. He's one that is stirring the pot. Since he got elected, or on his campaign trail in 2016, in the states that he visited, hate crimes rose 226%. Since then, it has risen every year. 17% is the average. And so he continues to spew hatred. He continues to spew rhetoric that's used by white supremacists that provoke fear in people. And so he stirs the pot. And so this he has to take some blame for. So it creates a sense of anger even in that area. And like I say, man, where the police are concerned and how they handle these guys, and now even more divide with white and black America. We're not the ones that you need to fear, white America. Let me just say that loud and clear. We're not those guys. You see these mass shootings and they don't look like us. They look like you. So you should fear your own kind if you're going to fear anyone. You should profile your own kind if you're going to profile anyone. But at the end of it all, we can't live in a society in fear. I have this hat on. It says believe. And I have to believe that still, even in the midst of all of this, I have to still believe that there's good people in the earth. I have to still believe that a white guy wearing glasses is not going to attack me. I have to still believe that a black guy, wearing a hoodie is not going to attack me. We still have to believe that, listen, man, there is more of us that love one another than there is more of us that hate one another. Love has to permeate. Love has to rule, because where love rules, then there is no fear. And I have to believe that our society is better than it has ever been. Even if it looks ugly, I still have to believe that. And I cannot walk in fear. God is God. God is God. If there's anything that we need to be really focusing in on now, is the victims. What about the victims? I understand gun control. I understand all that. But what about the precious victims? So let's shift, man. Let's shift our focus from Trump. Let's shift our focus from white men wearing glasses. Let's shift our focus from the police, and let's put our focus on the victims. And one in particular, and I end with this because I know I'm going a little long, and I end with this. They're in El Paso, Texas. A mother and a father drops off their 5-year-old daughter, drops her off at cheerleading practice. It's her birthday. They go to Walmart with their 2-month-old son. The guy comes in, he shoots up the place. The mother covers the child. The dad covers the mother. Dad's killed, mom's killed. Child lives, couple of broken fingers. But nobody talked about the little 5-year-old girl that was waiting at cheer practice. That was waiting at cheer practice for her mom and dad and little brother to come and pick her up on her birthday. I have a 6-year-old, and I drop her off at cheer practice, and we drop her off at karate, and I couldn't imagine not returning to pick her up and what would go through her mind. This little 5-year-old girl is gonna forever remember every time her birthday comes around. This was the day mom and dad got killed. Guys, let's put our focus on the victims. Let's pray for them. Let's keep our hope and belief in God. And let's not let fear nor anger rule. I love y'all, man. Thanks for watching. It may not be for everybody, but it is for you. Have a wonderful day, and peace out.